We're getting ready to take off to meet a shuttle driver and start our day over Mt Greylock. We're doing about a 14-mile day. And here comes Trickle now. So we're getting ready to go and meet the shuttle, like I said, and start our hike. It'll be a longer one today, longest one we've done in a few days. It's only going to be, I think it's 59 degrees right now. And I think it's going up to 72. It'll be cooler up there a little bit. It's about 3,000 feet above sea level at the top. So we hadn't been up that high. That's probably 1,000 feet higher than we've been in a long time. So we're loading up and getting ready to go meet Cindy. All right, we'll talk to you guys after a while. Anyway, this is Father Tom's campsite, and you got everything you need here. Really neat little spot. We're in Cheshire, Massachusetts. So all right, here's a good look at the cloud conditions for today. It's just gray clouds, pretty thin. You can see the sun just kind of popping out through here. It's nice and cool, probably around 60 degrees or so. Light breeze, but we're making our way out of Cheshire. We're still got some of the houses here. Gonna cross this road up here in front of us, it appears. Probably then starting to climb out of here on our way up to Greylock. So we'll keep you posted. We're coming across this pasture from there, and we have this rock formation here in the edge of the pasture called Reynolds Rock. Pretty neat little formation. Here's a little sign. It says "Climb Me," which would be fun, but we'll pass today. We got a bigger mountain to climb called Greylock, so we'll save our energy.
I don't know if you can tell it on the video how steep down that is. Standing up here, it almost makes you dizzy, because that is just straight down. We're not going down there though. We're walking along. We've making it up to the little ridge, and we're gonna walk here for a little bit. But it's just been pretty. And the climb hadn't been terribly steep. It's just, I just stopped because noticed how steep that was right there. All right, see you down the trail.
overhang there on that big rock would be a good place to get out of the rain if you were on the correct side of where the wind wasn't blowing under there. But anyway, we're still climbing on a pretty nice even grade of about 10%. It's not bad. Got another few tenths of this before it gets a little steeper and we actually climb up to above 3,000 feet for the first time in a while. We won't be on top of Greylock at that point. We'll be up on a ridge up going to it. It'll be up around 3,500 feet. So still hanging in the mid 60s, cloudy, light breeze. It's about perfect, so we're loving it. Having a great hike, so we'll keep you clued in if we see anything interesting. So far, no views. It looks like we'll have views though, possibly. So it's not really a socked in type of day. Just the clouds are high. So we'll see as we go up what it looks like. It might get cloudy up there. All right, we'll check in later. I got steep quick. Did it not?
Yep, it did. Looks like we got a little bit left. Oh, that breeze feels so good.
Yeah, it has a chill to it.
It does.
Amazing.
It's like 65 degrees and there's a breeze. So it's perfect hiking weather. All right, gotta go with that.
All right, we're just now reaching an elevation of around 3,000 feet above sea level, and our forest ecosystem has changed over to all conifers mostly. A few birches, but spruce and hemlock and fir. And temperature has dropped a little bit more, sitting at around 60 degrees right now on my thermometer. So we're down 7 degrees from when I first looked at it when we were way down. So it's wonderful hiking weather today. We're loving it. And so far, no rain. Not a big chance today, but I guess there is always some chance up here. Anyway, here we are. I think we're near the top. And we'll walk along this.
It's the parking lot to Jones Nose.
Oh yeah, Jones Nose, 1.2 miles the parking for it. So Mt Greylock's in 2.6 miles, according to this sign. But yeah, it feels great up here in the conifers. All right, we'll check in a bit. All right, we made it up above 3,000. We're at about 3,240 feet according to Far Out right now. And it is in the 50s, actually 59 degrees, so you will take it. Very enjoyable. And beautiful scenery too. Very similar to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, ecosystem-wise. Has the same kind of feel to it. but we're only at 3,200, and down there to get into this ecosystem you have to be above 5,000 feet, I imagine. So anyway, we're a little lower, but it feels wonderful today. All right, I just walked back just to check that parking area out. Nice and flat and secluded back here. We're 1 mile from the summit of Greylock. So this is not part of the trail. I just did a little walk down, but here's our sign. It tells us we're 1 mile from the summit of Greylock. What's the name of this road? Rockwell
Road.
Rockwell Road. We're right here at Rockwell Road. What mile are we at?
1592.3.
All right, 1592.3 Rockwell Road. You got some AT parking here. All right.
Nice parking.
Talk to you later. All right, we're crossing Rockwell Road again, and we got a half mile to go. So you can see the wind's blowing a little bit. Feels good. 62 degrees, it says. So anyway, we'll keep climbing for another half a mile.
All right, we've come out onto this pond. We're at about 0.4, 0.5 from Greylock. Yeah, there's a little cabin over there. Pond. Right here.
I'm going to take a quick picture too.
Alrighty, looks like we're virtually here. It's a few minutes after 10. We stopped. It's about 10 minutes after 2, excuse me. Yep. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, I think we're virtually there. Walking through these beautiful firs here. And we smell food and stuff too. It smells good up here. Christmas trees mixed with food. Mmm. Yeah. Look at these beautiful flowers. So we have a Henry David Thoreau quote here that I can't really make out too well. So
it were as well to be educated in the shadow of a mountain as in more classic shade, not only that they went to college, but that they went to the mountain.
Cool.
Go to the mountain. Oh wow.
I've got the video running, babe. We're catching it all live as we see it right here. We got a field of yellow flowers. And there's our monument there. So we have arrived up at the summit of Mt Greylock, the highest peak in Massachusetts, and we're about right at the end of Massachusetts. So it's the last big climb you do in the state before you go into Vermont. So we're gonna walk up and see what's going on up here at the tower. And we're gonna eat our sub up here somewhere. Oh cool, we got a mountain. $34.91 is the elevation up here.
There's a visitor center down there maybe tomorrow. Since you're taking 0, right over there.
Yeah. There's Mt Greylock over So the dotted line,
Right here.
it's hard to see on the camera, but
Cheshire, so that's where we started.
yeah,
We came up
yep,
there.
cool, neat. We're gonna drop back down over on this side. So we're gonna walk across this, we're staying right up on the ridge. And we're coming,
I guess is that where we are right there?
yeah, this is the summit, right?
Okay.
Here's the tower.
Okay.
So we're coming down this
Down,
whole ridge
See what
line
happens.
down to here. Anyway, it's hard to do. See what this says over here.
There it is, there's where it starts. Those immortal, dead, who live again in minds made better by their presence.
All right, I'm inside the warming shelter here on Greylock. And it's kind of neat. You got a central fireplace. And you have a wood burning stove. And then you have a platform to sleep on. You walk around. You have another wood burning stove. And another cot. So you have 4 cots and 4 stoves. Wood burners, so you could probably keep it pretty warm in here if you needed to. It's for emergency camping only. So anyway, we're getting ready to head on down from the top here. We've had a good lunch, and there's the tower right there. So we're right below the tower, but we're getting ready to leave. All right.
We hiked 8.3 miles up here, and we've got 6.2 miles to get down the other side.
Okay. And we're at mile what?
1,593.3.
Okay. 1593.3. Not far from 1600. I think we'll be just a few tenths short of 1600 miles when we stop today. So anyway, we're gonna start hiking. Here's the view from up here. All right, we'll check in later. Fantastic view before we start dropping down quickly thought I'd show you. I guess that's Adams or North Adams, Massachusetts, down there where we're headed. So we're getting ready to start.
I bet we'll get on this little ridge right here.
Lose some altitude in a hurry.
And go down.
Yep. All right, we'll check in as we go.
We're up on top of Mount Prospect, coming off of Greylock, and you can see North Adams down there, the town. So that's where we're headed. Turned out to be a nice day. Really nice day. A little hazy views.
2,500 feet above sea level.
2,500 feet.
We're 1,000 feet down from Greylock.
Yeah.
Summit.
All right. Now we got to go straight down. It looks like on the elevation map, but I don't think it'll be too bad, hopefully. All right. We'll see you down the trail.
All right, we're just leaving the woods. We came from back there. We're hitting the street here in North Adams. We got about 0.4 to go. It's about 6:30. We've dropped down to about 700 feet above sea level. We were at about 3,500 at the top of Greylock, and we stayed up above 3,000 a good bit today. Still nice and cool. It's up to 69 down here in the lowlands. Up there we got a 59 once, and then it hung around 60, 63 most of the day. So we're heading on in toward the truck. It'll be a 14.6 mile day. So we'll check in when we get close to the truck.
Good evening. We are back at the campsite. We stopped by Pedron's Dairy Bar, a little place we saw on the way. They specialize in fish and chips, so I got some fish and onion rings, and Flo got fish and fries. So we're gonna eat this, go down and take a shower, and then head to the bed. It's about 10 till 8 right now. So we had a great day hiking. It was a nice day, really nice day. Weather was great, trail was great. Had a nice day. All right, we're gonna eat. See you tomorrow.